Hey everybody, this is Brandon with E&D Audio, and today I wanted to talk about something I know from my past experiences, especially now that I'm about like 16 to 18 years old and working a minimum wage job, is that when getting into live sound, you don't need a million microphones, but you do need the right ones. And I'm a huge fan of the buy once, cry once technique. I have collected a handful of microphones over the years. Unfortunately, some of them I've lost along the way through different moves and PCS into different duty stations. So today I'll be using each of these mics in what I call a shootout. I'll be using that respective mic to talk about each one, same distance, no EQ. If you've been to a concert in the last 20 years, you've probably seen at least one or both of these types of microphones. They're known as the industry standard. Talk about old reliable, but I picked up two of these SM58s to serve as my main vocal mics. There's not much to say about these bad Larrys, but they do their job and they do it well. The only key difference between mine and most other people's is I'm a huge fan of having the on-off switch. It costs a few extra bucks, but for mine and the person's peace of mind, it's worth every penny. I picked up two of these SM57s to serve as my instrument mics, be it my guitar amps, acoustic guitars, and instruments that won't be used in a DI box. These things are absolute units. This is probably the coolest microphone I own. It's the classic Elvis style Shure 55SH. Absolutely love this vintage look. This is the Shure PGA48. This is one of my budget vocal mics. It actually gets used quite a bit by my fiance for music bingo, where ultimately the sound quality isn't the priority, but reliability is. This is the Samson R31S. This was one of my first microphones that I still own. It's pretty inexpensive, but honestly it's served me well while I've been learning so far. Here's an EV Cobalt CO4. It's just another backup vocal mic of mine. This is my phantom powered MXL991 condenser mic. It's great for acoustic guitars and other instruments where you want a little bit more detail. Finally, this is my Logitech Blue Spark mic. I always call it my podcast mic. I bought it during the pandemic. It collected a lot of dust, but because I'm not only wanting to buy new gear, I'm also wanting to utilize the gear I have. I've used it here in a couple of videos already. The last microphone that I'm going to talk about today, it's more of an honorable mention because I won't be using it on stage for my musicians and speakers, but it is the Hollyland Lark A1. It's got a set of wireless Bluetooth microphones that clip on magnetically and plug right in USB-C to my iPhone that I'm recording this on. So I'm recording all of my video today with it, with the exception of talking about each specific microphone. It was only 50 bucks, so I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm definitely gonna play with this a lot and just see how it goes. Every piece of gear that I bought so far contributes to me getting one step closer to being able to walk into any of these gigs and feel confident in the tools that I have to be the right ones for the job and get the job done. Just like my mustache, the mic locker is growing, and it's honestly a pretty cool feeling. One thing I'm going to start doing here in August is having a comprehensive running list of all the gear that I have, so that way anybody inquiring about a quote and want to use my service knows exactly what they have at their fingertips. If you'd like to receive a quote with a massive discount, because obviously this is early on for me, I'll be providing an early adopter, almost gas money quote for your event. So please just send me a message on any of the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I've got my email, my phone. You're welcome to call or text me, and I'd be happy to give you a quote that I feel that will definitely beat anyone who's able to provide the same quality gear that I bring to the table. This has been my mic locker update with E&D Audio, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.